light of the major changes and under the auspices of the Lebanese Speaker of the Parliament, Beirut, Counselor of the Islamic Republic of Iran in Lebanon, and the Arab Group for Muslim-Christian Dialogue met to discuss and determine the future of the Muslim-Christian relations in the Middle East. Public figures gave several speeches, though what struck the audience was Lebanese Speaker of Parliament's unprecedented and alarming call on the Arab states to be aware of the Western conspiracy meant to cause strife among Persians and Arabs, and to never forget that their true enemy is Israel.
The West is trying to portray the Islamic Republic of Iran as a major threat and an enemy for the Arab world. We must be aware and cautious not to fall in this trap of division meant to make the Arabs forget their true enemy Israel at a time when Al-Quds is undergoing Judaization. Thus, I call on all the Arab states, especially the states of the GCC, to be aware that Iran is not a threat. On the contrary, the might of Iran is the might for all Muslims, Christians, Arabs, especially the Palestinians.
Since the establishment of the Zionist regime, every last man in the Middle East has been living in danger. Now that we are witnessing widespread Islamic awakening in the region, as well as Arab revolutions against dictatorships, this regime is on the verge of collapsing, so we must not segregate. We must stand firm and united in the face of any US-backed conspiracy.
Intellectuals, clergymen, as well as senior public figures stressed the importance of unity in confronting corruption and terrorism, which is shedding the blood of people in the Middle East. They also described as hypocrisy the U.S. defending Christian Maronites on one hand and supporting Israel in Judaization of Jerusalem, Al-Quds, on the other hand.
I think that the U.S. policy, unfortunately, is not helping the Christians in Jerusalem and in Palestine to remain in their homeland, to remain where they belong and where they have been and where they have carried the message of Christ for centuries. Therefore, it's very important that the Christians of the Arab world and the Muslims work together against any kind of neocolonialism.
The speakers also called for avoiding any escalation of rhetoric amid the ongoing unrest in the Middle East and instead focusing on unity to foil any conspiracy meant to tear the region apart and to plunder its resources. The conference stressed that despite the repercussions of the unrest engulfing the countries of the Middle East, there is no room for intercommunal tension. Also, that this type of dialogue is a healthy phenomenon which will strengthen immunity against foreign meddling and will also enhance the sense of nationalistic belonging for minorities in their own countries. Altaf Ahmed, Press TV, Beirut.